CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ, CQ40 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling. CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ, CQ40 meter. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA calling CQ, CQ, CQ40. Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is KB2 UKA. CQ, hello, CQ40. Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ, hello, CQ40, KB2 UKA, any station, anywhere. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, hello, CQ40, this is KB2 UKA calling. CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ, hello, CQ40. This is KB2 UKA, Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, hello, CQ40, this is KB2 UKA, Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. November 8, Lima, Victor, Lima, QSL? Okay, November 8, Lima, Victor, Romeo, Michael in North Carolina, QSL?
That is correct. Yeah. Going in North Carolina.
All right, Michael, good afternoon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm located Long Island, New York. I've got you about a 4x7 into Long Island. How do you copy, over?
I got you about 5x8 or so. Just had to make a report. My power cable on my 7200 here came the mid-cars, and it came on solder. Had to fix that.
All right, Roger. Well, now you're a 4x8. Audio's a little low. It's the band. I don't believe it's you. I think you said a radio just arrived from being repaired. Is that correct? Over?
Is that a little better? I was on this car making a contact and switching between radios, an ICOM 735 and a 7200, and the power cable came unsoldered. So I had to I didn't know it was damaged.
All right, Roger, I copy you now. I got it. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. All right, yeah, well, it sounds like it's working. There's definitely QSB on the band. That's why I'm not hearing you so well. Also want to let you know that I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you put my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube, you'll find the live video and you'll be able to copy back exactly as I'm hearing you in New York. Over?
Yeah, I'd like to switch radios. I'm curious how much watt it may confuse me if I do that. but I may do so. If I switch over to the other radio, I'm doing 100 watts. Are you doing more? You must be. Maybe a little more?
Well, I don't know what you just did or if it was the band, but you're now 5 and 8. 5 and 8, and I hear you just fine. Yeah, I'm running about 1,100 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. The radio here is a Flex Radio 5000, and then I have a audio rack with 5 components in the rack. All my audio's processed outside of the radio. Over.
Okay, yeah, I got that. I just heard you, there's not much activity on 40. I was getting ready to go over on 20 or something like that. I was just trying out the it's like a horizontal fan dipole that I made. Yeah, I haven't been on the radio much and wanted to try it there. I might try a different radio here and see if you notice any difference in audio quality or signal there.
All right, Roger. Yeah, I'll stand by. Again, it's the band. It's not you. Because you were a solid 5'8", touching 5'9", and then it dropped back down. There's definitely fading going on. You'll also be able to hear that when you look at the YouTube page. Over.
Okay, sounds good. Give me about 15 seconds. I'll have the radio change over to the other one.
All right, Roger. This is KB2 UKA standing by for November 8, Lima Victor Radio, doing a radio test. KB2 UKA standing by.
This is N8LVI.
Holy schmoly. It's a whole different signal. Come back again. You got to be 5 and 9. Crystal clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is an ICOM 735. I bought this about back in 1992. I have heard people saying the 7300 doesn't have a strong average power output. This is sounding better?
You're 5'9" plus 5, swinging up to 5'9" plus 10. I could barely hear you before. You're sounding crystal clear, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, the signal on the first radio on the 7300 was a 2. You're a 9 or a 10 now. Over.
Yeah, I had thought about selling this radio, but I could never sell it for as low a price. They'd probably bring $350 or something like that. And I thought I might as well keep it because it's in mint condition.
Do you have an outboard watt meter? Over.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You're just curious of the wattage difference, huh?
Yeah, like 7300. I had one, and the output was never a problem, and it sounds amazing. So I'm almost thinking that you're not putting out what the radio's saying that you're putting out. Over.
Yeah, I have read reviews of where they said that the 7300 is average, even though they claim it's 100, people are averaging 30 or 40 watts, whereas this one here might be doing 100, 110, 120 or so.
Well, the only other thing that it could be, if it's not a finals issue, which I don't think it would be a finals issue in that radio unless you beat it up. Maybe it's your mic gain and you're not driving the PA enough in the radio. What mic were you using on the 7300?
I was using the stock microphone.
All right, and do you know what your mic gain setting was? Over.
No, I would have to check that out. You may be a little low, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I would check that out. I would check your mic gain out and your ALC. Your ALC, I push mine a little bit, but halfway to 2/3, peaking at like under 0 dB. Or right, if you want to push it, have it max out right at 0 dB. So I would check your ALC. Maybe that's really low. If that's really low, you would increase the gain. Do you know if you had any compression on or anything like that? Over.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just kept it. I'd say I bought it used about it. That sounds bad. I bought it used about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and just kept it where it was. But maybe I should look at it. Both the radios are in great shape. None of them were abused, but maybe I accidentally turned the mic gain down or something.
Yeah, man, I would look at it because it's a great radio, and if it's just a mic gain setting or a compression issue, it'll be night and day because your signal right now is night and day. Completely armchair copy right now. Over.
Okay, so all that would be done with the multi-knob, right? The knob that's at the top right corner of the scope, just above the scope, to the right of the scope, with the mic gain. I know that the power output definitely is 100. But I'm talking about the mic gain and ALC, etc.
Okay, so the mic, I can't remember, but if you Google IC7300, YouTube IC7300 mic gain, there'll be a million videos on where it is. I believe it's in one of the menu options. I believe it's in settings, but don't quote me on that. And you might adjust it once you're in there with the multi-knob. I'm not sure, but I think you have to select it. Just go to my YouTube page. You're the first contact on the stream that I'm doing now. You're going to hear the difference. But you're sounding great, man. And that's why, and the ALC, that's what I wanted to say. The ALC is not a setting. So the ALC, you'll see that on the meter. So as you talk into the mic, and you want to speak quickly, do like 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300. You'll see the ALC meter, and you want it to like float around halfway to 2/3 on like your plosives, like if you say the letter P or I'm really into audio, so I know all this crazy. So like please bring pizza pronto, like something where you're really blowing into the mic. Have it max out no more than 0 dB, like right underneath 0 dB. That's how you'll know you have the mic gain setting correct. Over.
Okay, N8LVR, I copy that. I will note that I do have the compression turned on this radio. So if I turn it off, I wonder if you notice how much difference.
I like compression. I like very little compression. So is it just an on-off thing on that radio, or is there a scale to it? Over?
The compression is turned off right now. I guess I was doubling with you. You probably noticed a little drop in audio there, or signal, or what?
Just a tiny drop in audio. I would turn it back on. I don't know if is there a scale for the setting, or is it just on or off? Over.
Yeah, it's just on or off. Switch, compression switch. I have it back on now.
All right, yeah, it sounds better. Definitely sounds better that way. There probably is an adjustment for how much compression. Again, YouTube will be your best friend for all of that. It is for me. Well, I'm glad we were able to make contact, Michael. You're sounding great. I would play around with the 7300. That radio sounds great as well. My guess is it's a mic gain setting. So November 8, Lima Victor Radio. This is KB2 UKA. I'm going to jump to the side here. I'm going to leave my live stream open. I would definitely check it out. This is KB2 UKA. I'll be on the side in your final. My landscaper just got here. I got to run outside and ask him something. So 73, my friend.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean about band condition. It's up and down. Give your call sign one more time. And I assume there's no way that I can go back and listen. You can't listen to what's 5 minutes in the past. It's all live stream is what you're saying. N8LVR, I guess you might answer that question and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, Roger. The call sign again is Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha KB2 UKA. And yes, you can rewind it back as much as you want. And when I'm not live anymore, it'll just be up there as a video. But you're right at the beginning of the live stream. So just rewind it back to the beginning and enjoy listening. This is KB2 UKA. I'll be on the side for a second.
Okay, have a good one. KB2 UKA and Philadelphia. That's it.
NAVR 77 CSA.
Is that you, Robert?
Yeah, I heard a guy there in New York calling CQ, and I was getting ready to answer him, and then I heard you come in there.
Yeah, did you hear a difference between the two radios?
Yeah, well, I mean, I could hear a difference in the audio quality. As far as the signal, I couldn't really hear a difference, but, you know, we're close together as we are, you know, it wasn't, I wouldn't have heard what he heard. Now, when I went out and listened on the YouTube stream, I didn't listen to a 7300 at first, but I was listening to y'all on the YouTube stream there at the end.
Yeah, this is, it's not my first HF radio, but like I say, I had a 10-tank 544 I bought. Probably should have kept it. I've got it now, and they say it's outstanding, but it's much larger than what this radio is. But this is the old, I bought this at the one and only time I went to the Dayton Hampton, April of 1992. I don't know. I mean, it's all price relative. So, I bought this 7300 for $800 used, and that came with remote software. Believe it or not, I think I paid $850 for the Icon 735 back then.
$800 some dollars back then was a lot more than it would be today. That's for sure. No, I was just making a joke. I don't know how you go to Hamfest, you couldn't find these good deals.
Yeah, there's not much activity on 40. I don't know if that guy went to, he said he's going out to come to his landscape or whatever, but he said there was a world of a difference in the signal, man. I've just got to check out. I'm trying to get on HF more. Again, all these years I've always liked the VHF, UHF, mainly, you know, when I'm doing all the driving and so forth. The antennas are more manageable than HF on a mobile or at the house there. But I've got a band dipole off where I'm doing 80, 40, 20, and 15 right now, and it's very good SWR and all the bands.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know. I've got separate dipoles. Well, separate 20 down to 10 out of the cobweb, but yeah, I know with the HF antennas, it's always something. Because I got the 160 new dipole about 3 weeks ago, and somehow I think Friday night, maybe, one of the legs broke. I think the works really in there. They were a leg, so it's almost another rope in the tree. I had to fix the PO259 on my cobweb antenna last night, so it's always something with the HF stuff. But you know what we were talking about with the power output, I see a difference in mine. It's like right now I'm running 4KY, and if I do that, the power meter don't seem like it goes up to a you don't really see a lot of difference in it. I know a difference. The audio quality, I mean, the 7300 was much better than the radio you're on now, but the 7300 is.
I thought he indicated the opposite. I thought he said that, or maybe he was just saying the signal was so much stronger. The mic gain is, I don't know if that's appropriate. I do have this mic gain turned up all the way on this Icon 735. Does it sound like it's too much?
it's not overdriven or anything. It's just, it sounds like the bandwidth is that's all. But yeah, I see the difference in the close. I guess maybe he could where he was.
Was that another station in there? No, this is the ICOM 735, bought almost 30 years ago. Robert, W7TSA, he's about 6 miles away from me. Well, why don't you two chat a minute? I'll switch over to the other radio and experiment while you two are talking there. N8OBR.
It's Whiskey 7 Charlie Sierra Alpha. My name's Robert. I'm also the gas man in North Carolina. We know each other. We actually remember the same club. We've known each other for a few years anyway. But yeah, your signals come down here. I can hear you, but it's signals come down. I guess it's just a band condition. Your signal was like, almost sound like you're going to do about 1.8K wide and then it beeped up again and quality audio. Yeah, it's really weird.
Okay, RF power 100%, mic 66%, compression 5. I don't know what the ALC is, but there you have it.
Yeah, you're on the 7300 now, right?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can tell a big difference in the audio quality.
You're saying the 7300 sounds better, but we're too close as far as signal comparison.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the audio is a lot fuller on the 7300. And the other one sounds, there's a big difference. It sounds like the signal's a lot narrower, and there's no low end on the other one. Yeah,
I don't know. I've got to find out where the ALC is. And turn the compression up. Try that. Okay, mic gain turned up all the way. Does that make a difference at all? N8 LVR, does that sound any different? Yeah, what do you think, Robert? You hear that much difference?
Well, I can hear a little bit of a difference, but I was just wondering, I just turned my compression off, and you know, out there in New York.
The New York, you still hear Robert? Okay, you said you're doing how many watts? Okay, just for text, I'm going to go back to the other radio and see if it's stronger yet than what this one here is. I will note that the mic gain, you may have been when you were with your landscaper, the mic gain on the 735 is all the way up. That's the radio that you said had a stronger signal, so maybe that's apples and apples. I'm not sure. I'm going to go back to the other radio, okay? Okay, this is November 8th, Lima Victor Romeo. How copy?
Same signal strength as the 7300 now. So mic gain definitely had something to do with it. Your 5.9, well, the band's all over the place. So you're 5.7 to 5.9 on both radios right now. But on my end, it sounds the same, but there's too much noise on 40 meters right now for me to really give you an audio quality. Over.
Okay, I hear that. Yeah, what did you say your power output was? Was it 600 watts, 400, or you said 1100? 1100 watts.
Yeah, my output is 11 to 1200. Over.
Okay, very good. Very good.
All right, guys, cool. I'm going to QSY. Michael, take care. Robert, take care. If you can hear me. So November 8, Lima Victor Radio and Whiskey 7 Charlie Sierra Alpha. This is KB2 UKA QSY.
KB2 UKA 730s, and I enjoyed it. Maybe catch you again sometime. All right, back over to you, Mike.
I forgot his name. UKA. Do you want this frequency? We can go elsewhere if you were planted here. I don't know if there's not much activity on 40, like you said, bank conditions up and down.
No worries, guys. I'm going to QSY. I'm going to look around 40. If not, I'm hopping up to 20 meters also. Take care. Have a great afternoon and have a great week. KB2 UK clear.
Okay, have a good one. 7-3 and 8 LVR.
Yeah, Mike, it's strange how that happened because I think we know Larry KC4 is the same distance from me going west than I do from you. And we run into that work, but somebody will be talking on 40 and somebody will come in
Maybe antenna orientation. Your antenna may favor one direction over another. That and of course height above ground, power. But most likely it's just the way that the antenna is orientated. You know what I mean? What the favorable direction is.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's weird. That's how What time is that?
CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20 meter. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, calling CQ, CQ, CQ20, KB2, UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling CQ, CQ, CQ20, Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20 meter. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, calling CQ, CQ, CQ20, KB2, UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ, CQ, CQ20 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling CQ, CQ20, Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ20, CQ 20 meter. This is KB2 UKA, Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. Station returning. I don't have a great copy. Try again. Negative copy. I've got way too much noise today. I'm sorry. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ20, CQ 20 meter. This is KB2 UKA, Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ20, CQ 20 meters. This is KB2 UKA, Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha. Any station anywhere, QRZ. Hey, Joe. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Everything is just very noisy for me today, buddy. Are you on the radio? CQ20, CQ 20 meter. This is KB2 UKA, Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ20, CQ 20 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling CQ 20, Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Viendo que las condiciones van mejorando.
You are 59 Duval County.
Radio something low rate.
Y hablamos un ratito. Whiskey 5 IB.
W5 Italy, Brazil, calling CQ, CQ 20 meters and listening. Hello, secure, hello, CQ 20. Hello, 20 meters, this is W5 India Bravo, Whiskey 5 IB, W5 Italy, Brazil, calling CQ 20 meters and listening.
You got an amp going, antenna. What do you got going over there?
Yeah, we got the little Raycom 1000 here. It's not even pushing very much, maybe about 700 watts. And the antenna's it's just a quarter wave sloper. It's not very high. Top end's at 25 feet, and the low end's I think 9 or 10 feet. And the antenna, the tower is used as a counterpoise. I use it's a counterpoise of 66 feet from top of the mast down to the ground. It's 66 feet. It is well grounded, and like the braid of the coax is connected to the tower leg, right at the top of the bottom section of that tower, the U.S. tower, and for some reason it seems to work better than it should. And I think it's because the opposite leg, or the shield leg, is acting like a vertical component. Over.
Yeah. Wow, that's a unique format. I've probably heard of it, but it hasn't been a while since. Wow, that's great. So shield ground from the coax terminated to the base of the tower, which essentially is, like you said, 80 feet counterpoise, becomes some kind of a vertical in some way, I would think. And then the sloper, the wire coming off the hot lead, going out to whatever, support wherever, pretty much, wow. So almost like rabbit ears in a way, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I've never modeled it, but I'm sure the pattern's all messed up. But it seems to get out really good stateside, and even at night, it does fairly well into Europe, so it's just inexplicable. An antenna this low shouldn't work right, because the wire part is down just too low.
And over here in Lambton Shore, Southern Ontario, Ron.
Oh, thank you. U59 Plus 2.
Hey, Doug, good to hear you. Good, Doug.
Hey, guys. Hey, Art.
So, Ron, do you have any kind of balun there at the base for the sloper? Is it like a 49-to-1 or a 9-to-1 onion or something? Is it like a multi-band kind of thing?
No, it's just quarter wave. I don't use a tuner or balun or anything. It's it's almost acting like a ground plane antenna. I'm balanced direct feed, and I trimmed the wire part to resonant right at this part of the band on 40, and also on 80 at around 3,800 or so. That's because I have a trap. I have a 40-meter trap, and then it continues on the 80-meter length. So it gets me two bands that work fairly well for a low antenna, believe it or not.
Well, it's certainly working great. I mean, you are booming in here. You're 10 over 9 and a full dose of audio, hardly any noise at all. So really good signal, sounding great. All right, let's see. Hey, Doug, go ahead and pick it up. Good to hear you. And I caught some of your video the day before, I believe. You were testing out that air box. I'm interested to know a little more about that. I saw Steve's video. He was talking about it the other day with the Anon. And I'm like, wow, this is something different, because usually it's mechanical wiring connection, getting to the back of the rig. But now basically everything goes to that one box, and then USB digitally now through the PC, and route the audio that way to the radio. So that's real interesting. So I'm eager to hear how that's working out. N4QNT.
Hey, guys. Hey, Art. Yeah, I'm on it now. So I've been using it for about 3 days. I like it. So, as you and I spoke, when the Anon comes, if it ever comes, it should be here. I'm hoping late May, early June. But I was going to go into the balance input, but I said, you know what, let me give this thing a try. And I'm using it now with the Flex. And I love it. And I love it for the streaming. So I'm monitoring all my audio from the airbox. So I'm not monitoring from the radio at all. It also keeps my mic live all the time. So my mic is now live all the time. So my input and output in Windows is the airbox. So then I tell the Power SDR input and output is also the airbox. I just have to remember, Art, when I'm not talking on the radio and I have the live stream on, to mute the mic feed, especially if my kids are in here. I also re-EQ'd everything. So I'd love your opinion, but everything's re-EQ'd, and I'll probably re-EQ it a week from now and a week from then and then a week from then, because as Steve says, it is a tinker's hobby, and I've been tinkering, man. Over?
Well,
What's your call?
The call's Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt Alpha. Go ahead, Art.
great. Oh, well, I'll tell you, keep tinkering. I love it. It sounds really good, Doug. I'm really impressed with the fidelity, just the way, the tone, everything. It sounds remarkable. It really does. So I can only imagine the easy transition once the anon finally gets there. I mean, you're pretty much set. I mean, software-wise, of course, once you're all set up, Thetis, whatever, or Power MRX, whatever one you're going to use with Protocol 1. Definitely go with Protocol 1, so the radio is less flaky, and Steve was right on target with that, too. Protocol 1's the way to go, so, running MRX, the older version is fine, and now 196K of digital audio being processed to the radio. Phenomenal. So, and you're right, that's really, in my opinion, the great use for that box is because you guys are streamers, you're YouTubers, and now you can use your ham radio setup, essentially your mic and boom and everything for transmit over the air, and at the same time now transmit via the PC because of that airbox to your streaming channel through the internet connection. So, two birds with one stone. Over.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also feel like, and I watched his video, I think it was 2 or 3 videos ago, where he went through his rundown again. I feel like I'm getting my levels better for some reason, because I'm controlling the level into the airbox, and then I use the airbox to control the level that the Power SDR is picking up, and my ALC's on point. I also never had my leveler on, so I don't know what I was thinking, and that's why I love the hobby and love picking everyone's brain. I had the leveler off, I believe. So now I have the leveler on. It's set to 5, and I'm looking at my mic meter right now in Power SDR, and I don't go above 0 at all. I float between -5, -3 dB, pretty much on peaks, and I'm a happy camper. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of monitoring, and then this has 2 inputs. So I'm still working on getting that Urban Beam up. I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done assembling it. It should be up next Sunday. So once the antenna project is done, the last thing I think I'm going to do in here is set up a really nice stereo amp monitoring system with a subwoofer and 2 big speakers, and I'm going to go into the other channel of the EQ with that, and then go into the other channel of the M audio with that as well. And that should be the final touch, Art. I'm a satisfied customer. Over.
Fantastic. Oh, it sounds really good. Let me pass it up to DJ, and I know he got your call earlier, so DJ, you copy Doug good up in the New York area?
Yeah, I turned the beam towards him too, which made a big difference. So problem is Don won't be able to hear me and anybody to the south. Of course, you're always hearing me because for whatever reason we have a pipeline, but other than that, yeah, sounds good, Doug. I got my, I had a Flex 6300, and now I have the Anon 7000 DLE Mark II that I got. The microphone's the RE27ND, and the amplifier's the ACOM 1010, running 500 watts. Antenna here is the Mosley Signal Master Super 33. It's the 3-element Yagi for 40 meters, 40, 20, and 17. That's at 50 feet. So works great. I'm really happy with it. got a station that I'm very happy and proud of, and have to thank Art for doing his magic with my audio. I have to sound good, Doug, because I don't look all that hot, so got to compromise here. I have what they say, a face for radio, and if you get a chance, check out my QRZ pages for the pictures there on how we made the tower into a fold-over, and just a bunch of other stuff you might find interesting. Over.
That's great. You're sounding phenomenal. You were about a 5'7" when I first heard you. Now you're 5'9" plus 5 because you're pointing that beam my way. Art mentioned that I do YouTube. I actually have it on right now. So if you put my call sign, and I'm going to need your call when I pass it back to you, KB2UKA into the search box of YouTube. I run a live stream. So we're about 50 minutes into it right now. So if you watch it back at another time, you'll hear how phenomenal you sound. But I think you know how phenomenal you sound because Art helped you. Art helped me. Art helps everybody sound great. And we got a little ESSB session going here. Yeah, I'm on a microphone that I'm actually not happy with. I never even spoke to you about that, Art. It's the MXL 67G. It's a condenser mic. I think I'm going to do something different, but that goes, I'm running a preamp, obviously, 31 band EQ, Aphex 204, then a multicom compressor limiter gate, and then a virtualizer, which has barely any reverb on. And what Art was saying, I was doing all that analog into the balance input of the Flex. Now I go into audio interface, and then that USB-Z audio into the computer, and the good old software finds it sometimes. I'm kidding. It took me about a day to make sure it always finds it, but now it's been pretty flawless. So I'll pass it back to you. I think it was DJ. Was that correct? And what is your call? Over.
Yep, it's Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie, and I'm listening to your live podcast here right now. There's about, whoa. Okay, there we go. Turn the sound down. There's about maybe 5-6 second delay, so I just came up there. I had to turn the volume down, but yeah, I was happy with the Flex, and I wasn't happy with the Flex, and I had an opportunity. I thought for the future I was going to maybe another year or two upgrade to the Anon, but circumstances of another individual made me an offer, and the wife says, "Well, take it. If that's what you want, get it." So I did, and I'm the first day though, I must say I was scratching my head thinking, "What the heck did I do?" But figured it out, and with the help of a few other guys, and especially Art. It's working fantastic. So it's still a little bit of learning, but it's I've pretty well got it mastered now, and I just love it. Every day I operate, I just love it. I'm very, very happy with it. Over.
I can't wait. I'm in my 5th week since I ordered it, so I've got 3 to 5 more weeks. They emailed me the other day though, and they said everything's on schedule. So that means 3 to 5 more weeks, and it should arrive. Very excited for it. All right, DJ, I got you here in the logbook. We never worked before, I don't believe. Nope. Cool. Yeah, definitely don't turn on the audio on the YouTube thing. Yes, it's about a 7 to 10 second delay, depending. But you're sounding great. Sounding absolutely wonderful. All right, gentlemen. You heard me say 52 minutes on the live stream. That's I'm going to turn into a pumpkin here if I don't get off the radio in a minute. So I am going to sign. DJ, I'll pass it back over to you. I don't know if there's anybody else in there. I think there might have been. So hello and goodbye to the other person if you're there. Art, always a pleasure. Thank you again for all your help. This is KB2UKA. I'll listen out for the finals. But Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Bravo Charlie, over to you. 73, guys.
KB2UKA, VA3KBC. Well, very good. I've learned that we've got technology, so we should embrace it, because if we don't, we'll be left behind. So Doug, I never finished grade 11. I went to work for a John Deere dealership, and did that farm with my dad and my brother, and worked at a John Deere dealership through the winter, drove snowplow sometimes in the winter too, and worked at Essb Chemical for a little bit. Been around quite a bit, did a lot of different things, and now I'm retired. I'm going to be 69 May 12th. I had a little bout with cancer, papillary renal cell carcinoma on my kidney. Got that taken care of, and feeling healthy. Sugar is good. My everything is good. So I'm enjoying the amateur radio. I've got a lot of good friends I've met on the radio here, and I found this is what it's all about. Enjoy every day, because you never know when it could be your last. So make friends and have good conversation, have a few laughs, and yeah, that's my my attitude now. Good talking with you, Doug. Glad to make your acquaintance, and I'll turn it back over to Art there. VA3KBC.
Well said, DJ. And good to hear you, Doug. Always a pleasure. I gave the like, of course, thumbs up on the stream, and I had to go out to 4 here at least. Went out to 4. I was 3.5. So when I play it back later, I'll get a little sample or clip. So hey, good things to come. I can't wait. Between the Anon family, all of us, you're going to have little pointers and tips and tricks and shortcuts, and we're all going to help. So that radio is going to sound phenomenal, because if your Flex 5000 is sounding as good as it is now, I can only imagine. So Mercury's looking good online, and actually Don N8QNT just got his. He assembled it yesterday, and another member to the Mercury family as well. So 7-3, God bless, and be well to the next time. KB2 UKA N4QNT.
Alrighty, 73 guys, really appreciate it. Can't wait to be official Anon family. But the good things come to those who wait. So we'll wait patiently, getting everything ready, and then I'll have a nice Flex 5000 to sell. People still looking for those. 73 guys, KB2 UKA QRT. Take care.
Well, there you go. Fantastic.
All right, guys, have a great afternoon. 73, everyone. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the week.
Yeah, if you bookmark his page and, favorite or something, or subscribe, and that way you can go back to it and then play it back, and you can hear it plays well. When that recording, the way he's sampling that to that airbox, and it's a 196K sample into the PC via, through the connection, and when, it plays back to the exact what you sound like. So there's no EQing or any overlay. It's raw audio coming right in.
Yeah, I subscribe to it.